Fire sleeps beneath the snow, and the ground trembles with a heartbeat older than the continent itself. This is Kamchatka, a land where winter and molten stone share the same breath. As dawn rises, the sky opens in slow tones of blue and ember, revealing a wilderness shaped by eruption and silence. Mountains sharpen against the horizon like the spines of some ancient creature. Steam rises from torn earth, and everywhere the scent of volcanic heat curls through air cold enough to crystallize thought. A river of mist drifts across the valley floor. Beneath it, geysers pulse in steady rhythms, sending columns of boiling water high into the frigid morning. The ground is painted with minerals, streaked in colors that feel borrowed from another world. Emerald pools simmer beside crusts of crimson and white. The land mutters softly as if whispering reminders of the fire that sleeps just below the frost. Above, the great volcanoes stand watch. Klyochevskaya, Avachinsky, Mutnovsky, names spoken like titles of ancient gods. Their slopes glow with warm breath even in the dead of winter. Smoke coils from their peaks, drifting into the endless sky, each plume telling a story of pressure and time. Here, eruptions are not interruptions. They are the natural language of the land. Snow blankets everything, softening the violence beneath. The paradox is breathtaking. Ice forms on the edges of lava fields. Frost clings to rocks still warm from yesterday's eruption. Streams run liquid, even at 40 degrees below zero, fed by the hidden furnaces within the earth. It's a place where opposites live side by side without ever blending. Fire refuses to melt the cold, and the cold refuses to tame the fire. Across this landscape, life carves out a fragile claim. Brown bears emerge from pockets of forest, their fur dusted with ice, their breath rising in clouds. They move with slow confidence, navigating a terrain that shifts without warning. Reindeer cross frozen plains in long, deliberate lines, guided by instinct etched into their blood. Eagles circle above thermal vents, riding the rising heat, their shadows flickering over snow stained with volcanic ash. The ground tells stories older than human memory. Kamchatka lies on the Pacific Ring of Fire where tectonic plates crash and grind, pushing mountains upward in violent bursts. Every ridge, every valley, every jagged cliff is a chapter carved by pressure, unleashed over millennia. Some volcanoes erupt gently like exhalations. Others tear open the sky, filling it with ash that drifts for hundreds of miles. Yet even after the land breaks itself apart, it begins rebuilding immediately, shaping new forms from destruction. In the valleys where geothermal warmth slips through cracks in the crust, strange pockets of life flourish. Moss glows a vivid green against the white emptiness, defying the cold with stubborn brilliance. Snow melts into narrow channels, revealing stones polished by ancient eruptions. These places feel sacred, like accidental gardens guarded by the mountain spirits. They remind you that nature, even in its harshest moods, still leaves room for quiet miracles. But the silence never lasts long. A distant rumble travels across the tundra, low and steady. The earth shifts. A plume rises from a crater, illuminated by the pale sunlight. The eruption is not violent today, just a reminder. A gentle flex of the planet's muscles. The sound rolls through the valleys like a memory of thunder. Ice trembles on river edges, birds scatter in a flurry of wings, and then the land falls still again, as if satisfied with the message. Night descends, slow and heavy. Darkness spreads across the frozen plains, but the mountains remain luminous, lit by moonlight and the faint glow of lava far beneath the surface. Stars sharpen above, glittering against a sky so clear it feels endless. In this moment, Kamchatka looks untouched by time, a raw world, a world that remembers every moment of its creation. The wind carries the scent of sulfur and snow. It moves in long, sweeping currents, sculpting drifts around ancient lava boulders. The cold deepens, pressing against the land with patient force. Yet deep below, fire answers with its own steady pulse. Two powers locked in eternal balance. Here, survival is shaped by awareness. Every creature learns to read the land, the tremble of soil, the warmth of a vent, the shape of fresh ash on the wind. They live not in spite of the danger, but with it, woven into the rhythm of a wilderness that never stays still. Kamchatka is a reminder that Earth still holds places where nature writes without hesitation, places that challenge every expectation, bending the rules of climate and geology, places that feel primordial, untouched by the noise of the modern world. And as the night stretches on, a soft glow rises from the horizon, not from the sun, but from the silent fire within the mountains. It casts a faint warmth across the snow, illuminating the wild truth of this land. Some places do not ask to be understood, they only ask to be witnessed. And here, at the edge of the world, fire and ice continue their endless conversation, shaping a landscape where the planet's oldest forces still speak in their purest form.